had fallen out of love with design. I never really considered that burnout would take such a role in hating the thing that I have loved for so many years. I couldn't see a pathway out. And after that loss of passion, I have slowly been making steps towards showing up for creativity. But actually, when it comes down to the core of this week's episode, it's all around building my passion back up, regaining my confidence, but also to see that creativity can take different forms. This week's conversation all started through a simple text message. It was fascinating how my mind went straight to creativity. I'm not living my best life. I'm not doing all the creative things that I wanted to do. I've got this time off on my healing journey, but yet there's something that had been lost. I just needed to find it again. The detachment around not wanting to be a designer again, it felt like I had exhausted all that energy. I had spent 18 years in the creative industry. 10 years was in agency work. The other 8 was in education, where I was a mentor for junior designers. I just had no energy to continue being productive. I was always answering to clients, producing for someone else, mentoring someone else. Work was my identity, and I had built self-worth based around design outputs. It's quite interesting how creativity can show up in many different forms, but I have been so wedded to graphic design being my measure for creativity. Over the year that I've had off, some creative projects that have taken place have been, we got our house re-roofed. There was a lot of creative inspiration that went on through colour choice, materials, matching that with painting the house as well. We also knocked down 2 walls between the kitchen dining area and our hallway, and also between the hallway and the lounge, created a little bit more flow through the house. I almost feel like it was a metaphor for burnout. We had all these little rooms separate, but nothing was connected, to then have it suddenly open and feel more expansive. Yeah, that just blows my mind that I didn't allow all my inner worlds to interact with each other through an open plan mindset. I spent 8 days for an hour every day drawing flowers from our garden. That was just a fun little exercise to create something without restrictions. I hadn't drawn since high school or uni years. That exercise taught me to not have as much pressure on, just do something for the love of it, to have no results. For an hour a day, it stopped me thinking about all the feelings that were going inside my body and allowed me to help process the panic symptoms, the anxiety, the change that had happened. It was another slow step to get back into creativity. Starting this YouTube channel and telling stories, learning new skills around editing videos, how to package your video. I was always using this as a way to test if I can keep to a heavy schedule. Am I well enough to go back to work? Can I keep up with the demands of the creative industry? But actually, when it comes down to the core of that, it's all around creativity, building my passion back up, regaining my confidence, but also to see that creativity can take different forms. Printmaking is my next thing that I'm wanting to explore. I've bought a pasta making machine off Facebook Marketplace. I still have to get my inks and needles so I can make some marks on it. Then that exploration will start happening. At the beginning of this burnout, I had a really disillusioned outlook. I wanted to give it all up. I wanted to chuck everything away. I just couldn't see myself going back into an industry that had hurt me so much. Taking these small steps back has been a wonderful exploration with no pressure. It's just given me an opportunity to step slowly back into it, build confidence, and continue being playful for myself. And I've got no one else to answer to. That has been rewarding and powerful to reclaim creativity for myself.